Good evening, everyone. Once again, this is Francis. How do you like my painting behind me? I especially admire this painting right here. I recently found that it was painted in July 2014. Wow. That's one of my creations. It's kind of Scrabble with papered and color pencils, but I love it. Tonight, I want to speak to you about something that is very important to me. I recently watched the video with Deepak Chopra and Michelle Rodriguez, where they're speaking about the reality of truth. Reality of the truth of what is life, what's spirituality, what do we know about the Bible, about Jesus, about Muhammad, about Buddha, about meditation, and our connection to our universe, whom we are, or who we are part of. I'm trying to find a comfortable position here. So the reality is that I am glad that I don't have to go through some of the avenues that people go in order to learn about the universe, that I'm lucky enough to be able to have done meditation by which I can connect with the universe, receive messages, see visual impressions, and be able to relate to you whenever I can. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful aspect of life to be able to go through medicinal plants and, to see something or transform ourselves into something different than we are, our ultimate purpose here in life. I honestly would love to experience that. Imagine this. If I can see things today and I am not using any of those medicinal plants, I am afraid what I might be able to get in touch with in the universe once I go to an even altered state of consciousness where I can see beyond the present. One never knows. I would love to do that. Anyways, I will speak to you about the fact of attachment. How do we attach ourselves to things? I recently had an experience where I lost something in the process of moving. Someone took something from me. Don't know who. It was of great value, yes. It had a lot of value. And possibly sentiment, yes, it did. At first, I said, okay, I will find it. I look, I didn't find it. I know where I put it. I know what it was. And I know who was in my house or who can enter my place or not. That's besides the point. As I was driving today, I'm asking myself, okay, what is important? First of all, I was naive to be able to allow someone in my life that I don't know well and, open my doors and be compassionate like we're supposed to say it to be, as many great people who are spiritual guide us to do, be compassionate, be loving, serve others, help others. Of course, that was my goal, but I got beaten like a Scorpio. So when I was driving today, I was asking myself, well, what is important? Is it the fact that you lost something material? Is it your emotions that you're attached to that which you lost? Am I really missing it? See, before that was there, I would still be me, and it didn't matter. That didn't exist. Therefore, it didn't mean anything into my life. So I have to look at it from the same perspective. Does it matter? Is it of value? Yes, it is of value. See, when you are growing spiritually, these things do not bother you. You know why they don't bother you? They place no merits in your spiritual life and no importance. I have learned from my previous experience that when I allow things of this nature to go, the karma of the universe is beautiful. It just gives me something of greater value. It just gave me something of greater value. So I decided this time I'm not going to be upset about it. It happens. I'll be cautious. I'm not leaving my door open for everyone to come in and out as they desire when they have needs. Because unfortunately, there are people with bad karma and bad energy, and we don't want that influence in our lives, especially when you're trying to ascend at a level of spirituality. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to say I am better than anybody else. No. But if someone wants to go into that path of life, good luck. If this is how you intend to live your life, one day you will realize how worthless that is. See, and to me, my peace of mind, my tranquility, and my spiritual connection to my universe, to God, to my being, to whoever I communicate with when I do my meditation is much more important and greater and bigger than these minute things that happen. It is really good to be in a state of your life where you can see things like this and not allow them to bother you. Because if you only knew the karma of this universe, how beautiful it works, you won't worry. That which is taken from you will be rewarded unto you and multiply. It is the nature of life. Like I said, I will see a rainbow and things will change. I don't want to accumulate negative energy in my mind and the field of my positive spiritual energy to be worried about something of that nature or someone with such a habit that is of ill mind, unfortunately. So, to that I say goodbye. I move on. I continue to try to grow spiritually, and I go on my path to try to find that which is so well related to me, the way I think, how I am, and what I'm looking for in my life. It is essential. Because you see, even though when I look at a painting like this one behind me or that one, to me, that is gratitude, fulfillment. I made that. This was a moment of peace in my life when I connected to my altered state of consciousness. On a Sunday morning, tranquil, with peace, with love, with no disturbance, and that is priceless. That has no price value because no one can attest to that but me. Because this is my gift, this is who I am, and to me, this is worth everything. So, to that I give value. And no one will steal it because obviously they look at it and they don't see anything. I know the meaning of it. I know the value. I know where that notion of my consciousness and connection come from. This is one of the purpose why I'm here. This is how that vision I had at one time in my life that gave me that connection to an altered state of consciousness and all these beautiful colors reflected an image that said, this is who you are going to be from now on. Because and honestly, in that moment, I didn't even want to be here. And I said, what is this? It was a vision at a moment in time when something so spiritually was transcending and changing for my life. There was a big shift from a loss to a new vision of God interpretation of my future, my purpose in my life, and what I'm supposed to reflect and send messages into the world. So life is beautiful, and I would love to be able to experience some of these medicinal plants that take me somewhere where I haven't been. Perhaps I will detach from that something that hold me back from expressing even further than I want to and be more than I want to be. And I can let loose and let go and possibly find more love, more peace, more connection, of course, and more understanding between myself, the I am, my being, and the universe. I would love to experience that because I am so curious about what would I find out? What would I discover if I can see beyond now with my eyes closed? Imagine what the universe and my spirited being will relate I'll leave you with that thought, and I will come back with something different, whatever comes to mind when the universe sends those messages to me that says, this is what I want you to talk about. I can be taking a shower and the universe is saying, here it is, here it is. I mean, the words just keep flowing and coming. So until then, my friends, have a wonderful evening. It's been a pleasure as usual from the confines of my peaceful place. Namaste. Thank you.